Alright, what's up guys? So we're back with another video here. We're gonna just go over this data download that hit earlier today. I'm getting to this pretty late because of work and everything. But I wanted to make sure to put a video out, just kind of discussing this stuff and, you know, looking through what we've got coming up here. So thanks to Proton 10MG, as always, for everything data download for this game. We're just looking at a couple files here. So the main thing that came up was the AGL LR Bardock. So we've been kind of sitting on this unit for months now, just waiting for him to get his LR awakening. So that's finally happened. I've already gone through, I've already awakened him. Haven't had really a chance to use him yet. I do want to take him through some of the content, kind of see how he performs. He's a free-to-play unit, so I'm kind of taking everything he does with a grain of salt, but I hope he's pretty good, right? I like Bardock, I like Super Saiyan Bardock, so I've got some high hopes for this guy. And not to mention they've sat on him for so long, so I hope they were saving him for something, right? Hopefully he's pretty good. So some of the other stuff here, just the added stages for the quest mode, you know, 4 extra stages here. Nothing really crazy about these. You just go through them, knock them out, you know, get the gems you need, get the medals for Bardock, get him awakened. The next thing here is the 3 stages for the Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone. So it looks like it's going to be Baba's Fighters, 22nd World Tournament, and Demon King Piccolo, which is kind of what we expected here, right? This is kind of what we were thinking the next 3 stages might be, leading all the way up to Demon King Piccolo, since he was on the front of the art for the Red Zone. Looks like wallpaper, so this is from completing the Red Zone stages, and then these all just look like scripted access from the quest mode. Yep, cooler. Okay. So they added in voices for the Dragon Ball Story Resurrection at F story mode, basically. So when those pop up, now they've got English voices. I think they always had the Japanese ones, so now they just a little thing added in here. This right here is they're getting rid of the copyright background music, so all the stuff that was playing during the 10th anniversary, and it's just the baton stuff. And then this last little thing here, it looks like they adjusted the sprite for the blue boys, just getting rid of some of this battle damage. I guess it was a mistake and they just went in and kind of fixed it. So moving on, we're going to talk about the Bardock here a little bit. So this is Decisive Showdown Super Saiyan Bardock. He is a free-to-play unit, so we're going to kind of, you know, judge him accordingly. I hope he's good, but, you know, he is free to play. So time travelers, key +3, HP, attack and defense 80%. So he does have an entrance animation. His TUR did as well. I think it's the exact same one, but it's 3 or more super allies on the team. This gives him additional super and guards for 4 turns, so that's pretty good. He'll be good for that 4 turns there with that guard. Looks like he's got key +5, attack defense 150. High chance of performing crit, that's good. And that means you don't really have to put crit into his hidden potential, right? He's pretty much already got that built in. Super class allies, key +1, attack defense 25%. And time travelers, key +1, attack and defense +25%. So he's a super class and a time traveler support. So Wicked Bloodline, transformation boost. He gets an extra attack +120 and damage reduction 30. So that's good. So if you're going against Frieza, Cooler, or, you know, Broly, or really anybody with that transforms, he's going to get that added damage reduction. He's going to hit a little bit harder. So you definitely want to take him on teams where you're going to be fighting these guys, these categories here. So let's see, super class ally attacking the same turn, additional attack, great chance of becoming super, attacking with 12 more key, gets attack defense +100, and then HP 60% or less. He gets another 60% attack, guaranteed crit, and for 1 turn he can foresee enemy super attacks. All right, so that's pretty good. It doesn't seem too crazy. He's going to be good against these categories here. But yeah, other than that, I mean, he seems all right. Let's see his active 6% HP or less. Starting from the 5th turn, you can do Final Spirit Cannon, which ultimate damage and defense plus 318% for the turn. Okay, so he's going to be a tank during that active skill turn, especially if you have this damage reduction here, right? And if your HP drops down pretty early on, you might still have that guard too. Super attacks, so stacks attack, then raises defense for 1 turn. Greatly lowers enemy's attack. Ultra super attack. Greatly okay, so he stacks defense on his 18. So stacks defense on his 18, stacks attack on his 12. So, I mean, he's a stacking unit, just like the Kid Goku. So, you know, he's going to be built for these longer events, like the Festival of Battles, which I still have not jumped into yet, and I really want to, but I just need to find the damn time to sit down and go through it, because it's a long event. But I do want to run through it. I do want to run the Goku through it. I do want to run this Bardock through it. I want to take this Bardock in a couple of places where he's going to be fighting these categories here, right? Wicked Bloodline and Transformation Boost. Test him out at kind of like his full potential where he's meant to be. Yeah, I mean, he seems decent. He's got okay categories here. I mean, Pure Saiyans, yeah, good. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine in some of the, as long as you're going against these guys, these categories. I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, I mean, I like him. I want to see how he actually does in game, in battle. So we'll definitely test him out. Some of the other stuff here. So this is just the quest mode campaign going on with the quest mode missions. You can get some gems on login, and yeah, just clear these, get some extra items. These are the missions here. So just going through these, you know, leveling up the super attack, completing the quest stage modes with Bardock on the team, trading in the gems, you know, standard stuff we usually see from these quest mode campaigns here. So these are just the stages. These are, you know, it's gonna be stage 5 through stage 8. You know, they're nothing too special. There's nothing crazy about them. They're not super high link level stages. They're not giving you a bunch of different rewards and stuff. They're just run through them real quick, get them done. All right, so this next one is the Red Zone, right? So the Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone, adding in those last few stages here. So there are missions. So stage 4, stage 5, just clear, stage 6 clear. But then you have stage 6 has clear with 4 youth and 4 Dragon Ball Seekers. So we're definitely going to try to complete those missions. So first stage 4 is going to be against Baba's fighters. So you got Dracula Man, Invisible Man, Bandages, Devil Man, and Grandpa Gohan here. Looking through, so Dracula Man recovers HP, Invisible Man dodges, Bandages will deal damage every turn. Okay, so they start every turn. You'll take 15% of your max HP and damage. Devil Man reduces damage received from extreme class by 55%. Performs a critical when launching supers. All right, so you're going to want to take super class units against this guy. These crits are going to be a little scary depending on how high his attack stat is. But yeah, I think try to avoid extreme class units when going through this stage, because he's probably going to take him pretty hard and then hit him back pretty hard. Let's see, Grandpa Gohan. Okay, so nothing crazy there. But his super, okay, so he's raising his attack 100%. Yeah, so that's gonna hurt a little bit, I think. Yeah, I mean, these don't look too crazy. So yeah, we'll go through these, make videos on these, and just kind of see what we can do with them. So second one, for second world tournament, so you got Man Wolf, Chaozu, Pamphlet, and Tien. That was kind of what we figured, right? Grandpa Gohan, Tien, Demon King Piccolo. That's kind of what it's geared up to be. So nothing crazy with Man Wolf. Looks like Chaozu locks and can dodge. That lock is going to be annoying. Pamphlet. So he's got the same thing like Pilaf did, where the key spheres, certain key spheres, STR, are gonna damage you, so they're those bomb key spheres. So you want to try to avoid picking up those STR key spheres. Looks like he also lowers your key by 4. Okay. And then Tien, you can't dodge. And him and Pamphlet both get this 100%. Tien gets attack, Pamphlet gets defense. Okay, so yeah, the supers are going to be something to watch out for. Definitely try to avoid these as much as you can and try to keep your HP up. You come here and you're not going to be dodging. So last stage is going to be against Demon King Piccolo and his gang here. So you got Symbol, Tambourine, and then Demon King Piccolo Elder and Demon King Piccolo Youth. So Symbol doesn't look like he's got anything crazy to him. Tambourine will lower your key. Elder Demon King Piccolo locks. Okay. And he's got a damage check. Attack and defense minus 50% on the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn. Okay, so he's gonna lose attack and defense on that 3rd turn. And then you go into his final phase. So he seals on super. And he actually gains 50% attack and defense on the 3rd turn. Okay, so a little opposite. Yeah, I mean, they don't sound too crazy. I mean, I guess it's going to depend on what his attack is, how much he's doing on his super. Yeah, I think these will be fine. I mean, the missions, Youth and Dragon Ball Seekers. I mean, we're getting buffs a little bit here and there for them. You know, the Kid Goku, the Daima characters. So it shouldn't be too hard, too crazy. I don't think. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go through it ourselves and see what it is. But yeah, I mean, that's really it for the data download for everything kind of coming out. I know the world tournament's going on, so a lot of people are pretty busy with that. But I'm going to try to make some videos on this stuff, put it out. That way, maybe I can help you guys out a little bit if you need it. Give you some strategies and kind of see how I tackle it and see if it helps you at all. One other thing I guess I'll address is there was another one of these Dokkan Battle ads. So this one was actually, I'm gonna make that. This one was actually for Beast Gohan. So we saw Gogeta the other day. Wondering if maybe there's another Gogeta unit coming out. Gave him his battle motions. So maybe with this, we might be getting battle motions for Beast Gohan soon. Maybe, I don't know. Just a thought. So I figured I'd talk about that in case you guys had already seen it or hadn't seen it. So maybe we'll get some battle motions for this guy coming up. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Biggest thing here was Bardock getting added into the game, finally getting his LR here, and then the red zone stages. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sitting here with me. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.